Hey, hi, and hello, friends! Thank you for checking out the channel. We're here with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic today. If you're new to the channel, hello. It's so good to meet you. So good to see you. I'm really glad that you're here. If you're not new to the channel, hello again. And, also equally love seeing you here as well. We're on Dantooine, and I believe we are going through the Sandrils and Matale's feud. So we know that one of them has kidnapped the other's child, essentially. And by child, I mean adult person, but offspring of. Rahesia? Was that her name? Hold on. Rahesia gave me a key to go to like a side entrance because she told me that he's here and she wants me to help get him out. We're gonna see. I don't know. Whoa. Okay. I don't know what I don't remember what the outcomes are for this scenario. So we'll see how we can dark side this when we get there. Who has, I guess, either of us. Okay. I will remind you, dark side sucks in that obviously it's terrible. So just keep in mind, my views are not necessarily those of what I am portraying. I'll do my best to be, not horribly horrible, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, I think I may have my volume a bit low. Okay. I keep forgetting, of course T3 has better... Wait. Let's do... There we go. I keep forgetting that, of course, T3 has better computer use. He's a droid. No. I don't think there's enough in here, to warrant corrupting anything. Except maybe this. Ooh, but I can just overload stuff in here. That'll be nice. There we go. I can't actually see what overloaded, but that's funny. I think that's just where I was. Yes, okay. Oh, I can overload stuff in here too. And this time I can see the source, which is great. Wow. I can just overload everyone. She did tell me there was a lot of droids in here. Don't need the schematics, it's not really necessary. Yay! Level ups. Ooh, look how far to the dark side I've fallen. Really on my way. Ooh, hey. Improved force focus and night sense. Plus choose DC for saving throws against my force powers, which is great. And plus 4 to defense. Cool. Ooh. I can get my master dueling. Yay. What else are we getting here? I have my drain life, which was what I was most concerned about. Oh, let's see. I think I'm gonna do... You know what? Fear is really good, and it can help me later. So let's do that. Wow, I do not look happy. I look strong. The galaxy will be mine. Obviously. Okay. I guess let's go check out where we've exploded all these droids, huh? Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yeah. How could anyone resist falling to the dark side when they have force lightning?
What?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is one of the rooms I was able to overload. But I don't see anything capable of overloading anything. Interesting. Oh, there's one. Oh, no remains though. Okay. That's fine. Hello.
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls.
Yes, you've told me this.
Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Okay, bye.
Find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I already talked to you about stuff. Working on it. Oh, and this is where I was, isn't it? Oh no, I haven't been in here yet. Hey, prison key. Oh, that is a lovely empty room. We'll worry about that mine in a second. Oh, I can't go through this door. I think this is like the front door. I'm pretty sure it is. And I think this is like the prison. Maybe it's not. No, wait, not that one. Give me this one.
What?
Oh, whoops.
What?
I love my annoyed what every time I switch to my own character. Is this another door out? Is this the same door? Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. I was confused why it wasn't open, and then I realized the doors don't open unless you open them. So even when you walk in somewhere from the outside, if it's a doorway, then the door's closed because you didn't open it from inside. Hello.
I'm here.
How are you? Enjoying your little prison?
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Not exactly. Anyone tell you you asked too many questions? Now sit down and shut up.
As you wish. I have no quarrel with you.
Oh, that's the end of that. Okay, great.
Who are you? What do you want with...
Oh, we're just gonna repeat this then. Alright, well, I guess I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Fine, staying here and rot would be lovely, but I don't think that'll progress anything. How can I get you to come with... Well, if you don't come with me, I'll drag you out.
If you do that, I'll scream my head off and alert all the guards in the house. The only
There's
chance
nothing
you have
left.
is to talk Rahasia into leaving. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
I feel like that's a little bit of a... Like, I don't think he's gonna kill her. I don't feel like this is equal. I don't think you're sacrificing the same things she is. Why do your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he's earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Shen says he'll not leave as long as Rahasia stays behind. Yeah. Okay.
If you can convince Rahasia, who could imagine a Sand? I would rather fate.
Why do you care so much about Rahasia?
I was taught to hate the Sandrels, to think of them as evil and subhuman.
Rude.
But from the moment I saw Rahasia one day in the city, I knew that my father was wrong. She was like an angel, all white silks and perfume, seeming to float above the crowds. I don't know what else I could have done but fall in love with her. For months I wooed her and tried to win her heart. I believe I have succeeded, but now this has happened. Our families are always coming between us one way or another. Please find her and convince her to run away with me.
Fine. She's here. You could just walk down the hallway with me and we could talk to her together. Which side was she on now? Is it showing me where she is here? No. Fine. Rahasia! Rahasia! Remind me which room you're in. Just... Marco! Marco! You are terrible at this game. Bitch, did you not hear me calling you?
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Maybe. Come with me, Rahasia. It's the only way Shen will leave the estate.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it.
They're all destroyed.
I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
It's only just now, playing this through right now, that right? It doesn't seem like he's not gonna kill his daughter. He's not that terrible. It's so... This is not the right reaction. It's not right. Let's save here.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Perhaps. Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Well,
Shen,
we surely didn't.
You're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was
Well,
all
she could
thanks
just
to
walk
this
out the
kind
front
Jedi
door
that
to
we
our
managed to
house.
get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
Shen's father promised me a reward.
What? You're just doing this for the reward?
Correct.
How could you? I thought you...
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Dun,
Mr.
dun, dun.
Matale.
Who could have seen this
Rahasia.
coming?
Father.
Mr. Sandrel!
You're Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured
Everyone has
my
to greet
son.
everyone.
You had taken my Cassis from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to
What are
hear
you, a
any of your
child?
excuses. Now I will get revenge
You
for your
started it.
transgressions.
Shut up. Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with?
No! Father, don't do this!
We don't always need to be fighting like this.
It's gone too far for that, Rahasia. Alan has crossed the line one too many times.
Ha! For what you've done to me and my family, I will see you dead and rotting in the ground.
The only way either of you will end this is with blood. Wow, just really goading them on, huh?
No, don't!
This has all gone horribly wrong somewhere.
What?
Alan, what can we be thinking? How could we have let this go this far? We are at each other's throats now, fighting over our children's lives when they are old enough to live their own.
He is my son. How can he disrespect my wishes like this?
Oh, well, you suck. Oh no, I'm gonna lie about Alan killing Cassis? Oh no. Well, that is the path I'm on, I suppose. I'm so sorry for this. You know, Nurik, Alan actually did kill Cassis.
What?
No, no! I never did anything to your son.
I knew you were lying, you dog. And to think I thought it might not have been you. So I'll take your son from you.
Father, no! Don't do it!
Die!
Wow, I really did cause his death, huh?
Shen!
Kill them all. Wow.
Die!
See, this is kind of what I mean about the dark side being so extreme.
I'll kill you!
The Master has been injured. Terminate all opposition.
None of those shots even hit him.
Destroy their leaders.
Oh, and now I'm just, okay. Whatever you say. Well. Nicely done, Zalbar. Wow. That's quite the ending to that story. Ooh. Shen and Rahesia met outside the estate but were ambushed by Alun. Nurik Sandral showed up. In time, the history books may print your part in what followed, but as far as the council is concerned, both families were uncontrollable, and the bloodbath that followed was entirely unavoidable. Tragic, really. Wow. Oh, I think that kind of significantly put me down. For how little you move every time, I think that one was actually a much more extreme jump, comparatively speaking. I don't think that I have much else here. Gotta talk to John about the Mandalorian Raiders and the leader. And how I beat him. Oh, and the ruins. Okay. So I need to go to the ruins to continue things, but I don't remember where was that at? No. Let's find out. Just noticed that my force speed I don't think is... Oh, it did. It didn't carry through from the first one to the second, but... Can I go in the Matali estate now? I don't know if I can. I think it probably is still locked. I didn't get any kind of key or anything. But at least before there was like a droid that was like, no, you can't come in. Which I think would have stopped me, but... There's no droid now. I don't think I can get in here still, though, but let's find out. No, Matali pass card required. I don't have one of those. Fine. Let's go this way. Thank whatever powers may be. Crab God, for example. For my force speed, because burst of speed, because this helps me move so much faster, and it's not a huge drain on my force points either. It lasts a little while. It's not too costly. It's nice. Okay, so the ruins are over here. Do we talk? You know what? We're close to John, so let's talk to him real quick. And then we can finish the Mandalorian Raiders quest.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader.
I did that.
You must find him and kill him too.
Done. I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace.
You don't require
Here
any,
is
like,
the reward I promised you.
proof. What? That's it? Give me more.
What? I did not think the Jedi were so greedy. You seem almost Mandalorian.
Well, I
And
don't really
thank
think
you
I'm
for
a
what you
Jedi.
have done for me, but I have nothing else to give. The council will hear of your deeds and your greed.
Rude. I did something for you. Ooh, I am really, really down there. Okay. Now, let's go to the ruins. Fight these Cathounds first, though. Nice. Ruins! Yay! Oh, I have to have Basila in here. Okay. Then I will put T3 back in. Wait. No. I want mission. Because I like mission. She's more talkative than T3 is. Let's give you improved toughness. Sneak attack 5. Nice. A lot of skills for you, huh? Which I guess is what your class is, but still. Let's do... Ooh, maybe stasis. Stasis is good. Alright. Do we... You don't have robes. Where's your lightsaber? Right there. Anything for you? Do you have a demolition skill even? Oh, you have a high demolition skill. Alright, well then sure, let's improve that even more. What else? We have better armor for you. Shiny fiber armor would be good. Great. Stealth field generator, which I don't think I have a better one yet. But let's definitely improve your pistol, your blaster. Guess just a heavy one, huh? Okay, I think you're good now. You are all updated, ready to go. Also, I'm dark side now, so, like, officially. You don't seem concerned. Okay, great. Well, as long as you're on board with this. I'm gonna save here. This droid is speaking a language you do not recognize. Very true. But I don't understand you. Again, speaking a language you do not recognize. This droid must be broken.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. I recognize this language.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Fish people. Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you are not of the slave species. Neither are you of the builders. You are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
What are you? Why are you here? I am the Overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while this monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. Oh no! I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge of the Starforge. What is the Starforge? No! How long have you been here? My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true,
Damn.
then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Starforge itself. My calculations are infallible. Who are these builders you keep talking about? The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Starforge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. The Selkath were nothing but slaves and servants of the true masters. Like all the other species, they bowed down before the might of the builders and the Starforge. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge. You really harping on the Starforge, huh? We'll get there. Have you seen a builder recently? I have been here ever since the completion of this monument. In all this time, no builder has returned to seek information on the Starforge. What is the Starforge? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. You don't really know what it is, do you? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable
The droid
conquest.
is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have, maybe it has something to do with the Sith.
Our vision was clear. We saw Revan and Malak speaking of the Starforge. I'm certain it is somehow connected to the Sith's sudden rise to power. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Where can we find the Starforge? Now that the slaves are gone, my purpose is to aid those who seek knowledge of the Starforge, if they are worthy. The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not builders but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge locked beyond the sealed door behind me. But there was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo.
The fish is dead!
Axel sent him here to investigate,
Poor Nemo.
and it cost him his life.
His dad would be very upset. Did you kill the Jedi over there? I am not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. This temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge, if they are deemed unworthy. How can I open the sealed doors behind you? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. But those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to say.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Okay. Do we start east or west? Actually, I think this is east and this is west. Let's go east first. Guardian droid! Force lightning! Ooh, that didn't do much. Stop it with your... Ow, I'm on fire. Stop it! You are so rude. Is it any better if I go up to attack? Ooh, uh-oh. Ooh, that's not promising. I think it might be absorbing a lot of damage. It is resisting a lot of damage. Ooh, okay. Let's keep using Force Lightning. It seems to be the only thing that's really consistently working. Yeah, you keep focusing on Bastila. That's fine. And I'm out of force. Let's go like this. Oh man. This is not going well. Wow, it's just resisting it all, isn't it? Why are you so... I did 2 points of damage there? Great. Oh, actually, Bastila did 2 points of damage. Wow, but I can't get it to... Oh, there's some. did I do that much, though? Wow, that's a huge roll. Of 40. But I'm not doing any damage there. Where's me? Where's my last one? I just saw that it did 11 points of damage, and now I don't see that that damage is reflected in the feedback. Where did that damage come from? Stop setting me on fire. It is so rude. Okay, well, there's a couple points. It is really difficult to damage these things. I'm gonna have to have full force when I go into the next one, because I think I have to fight another one of these. And I'm just gonna spam that force lightning so I don't have to do this again. I'm wondering... I'm thinking about just throwing a grenade in. Do I have ion grenades? I have 2. Let's just throw a grenade. Sorry, Bastila. There we go. Sorry, that needed to end. Ooh, some droid stuff. Let's save it. Okay, the ancient computer hums and thrums as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scrawl across it. Let's attempt to slice the ancient system. Failure. Given no knowledge of the ancient system and a patent inability to read its output, your attempt is doomed. Press a button. A new sequence of equally incomprehensible characters appears on the screen. Let's press many buttons at random. Same thing. Okay. Kick the computer? You kick the computer, your foot hurts. Press a button. Press another button. Press many buttons. Talk to the computer. Okay. Computer goes silent, its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. I will insert the datapad into the receptacle. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Let's talk to it again. The computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle, and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete, language analysis complete. Interrogative, identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Oceanic. Planetary type conducive to life, additional seed grassland. And arboreal, breaking life seal. Okay. Well, my force is back up, which is great, but obviously my health is not. Okay, I think I have to leave first. Oh, wait. Let's check out Nemo's remains. Ooh, a Jedi Knight robe. I'm gonna take that one. And then, Bastila, you can have just the regular Jedi robe. I am a Jedi Knight now. That's how this works, right? That's how rank is given? Okay, I'm gonna transport back to the ship. And then, I'll be back. And I'll have all my health restored for what, if I remember correctly, is another fight with one of those droids. Okay. And maybe let's save again, just to be safe. And I might start the fight with an ion grenade this time, because those are really effective against droids. So let's start with one of those. Oh, alright, well, not terrible, I guess. But I would what?! I have become Han Solo. I'd rather just use my force, and that way I can save ion grenades for groups of people if I need them.
There.
Wow, that was a much easier fight. Is there anything else in here? No. Same thing. I assume I will just talk to it. Insert the datapad. If I press a button, does it do anything? No. If I kick it, same thing. Your foot hurts. Alright. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Desert. Planetary type conducive to death. That's funny. Volcanic. And barren. Breaking death seal.
Yes?
Heal me. Thank you.
I'm here.
Alright, droid. Never mind. I thought it would say something. Is there anything here? No. Man, it's dark in here. Oh, I needed that cutscene just to walk halfway into the room? Okay. And then take a few steps more for another one. Ba-ba-ba.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
I don't get it. Is this the Starforge?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I still don't understand about the Starforge. What does it do?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
What good is an incomplete map?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
I say again. The first star map. That is what we'll be searching for as we explore the galaxy. Oh, who's not with me? Mission! I was gonna say, I saw your silhouette moving through the star map. Get it together. My force powers make me feel unstoppable. There's no way I wouldn't fall to the dark side in real life. There's just no way. No save. I just said I'm unstoppable. Don't do this to me.
Win. You cannot win.
Oh man. Can't even beat a beast. Not without some struggling. I might not be unstoppable yet, but we'll get there. I'm on the way. Hi, John. Bye, John. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Fine.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that.
Gay.
I can feel it, as I'm sure you can.
Love it.
The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I don't believe in this bond, regardless of what the Jedi Council said.
Deny it if you will, but there is a connection between us. I understand why you would find this disturbing. I have my own reservations about it, to be honest. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Fine. I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a Hutt in human form, plotting to overthrow the Republic.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll be a little more mature.
But that was funny as hell. Come on. You have no sense of humor.
How can I help?
You're not gonna want to do it now. Oh, you have something you want to ask of me?
I do? How did you know?
Because you didn't actually ask before. Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup.
An amusing description, but hardly the truth. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking. The bond we share.
Didn't we just talk about this? No, I doubt it.
Why do you still try to deny the existence of this bond between us? Like it or not, we are linked, as our shared vision of the star map proved. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you mean? Look at my skin. I'm positively glowing darkly, and I've never felt better. I don't think mastering my emotions is necessary. You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. Let's do that.
This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption.
I don't know.
We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Why are you getting so upset?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
So you're just worried about yourself, then?
That is not true. I am worried about myself, but also about you. I would rather see neither of us come to any harm. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I don't need your help.
No, of course not. Not yet. But there will be challenges ahead that might make it otherwise. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Basilisk seems to have taken the role of teacher upon herself, choosing to lecture you about the evils of the dark side. Understandable, considering the bond the two of you share. You know, I think I'm good. I'm good. No concern necessary.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
I'm sorry. I don't want to yell at her. Let's just say Malik will pay for what he did.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know?
Very
Look,
true.
I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Well, I guess we haven't really talked about Doing okay, Bastila? Okay. Keep it together.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
You know anything about the planet we're on?
I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. I always thought it was just a bunch of settlers and farmers. Sorry I can't be more help, you know. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Your brother?
I'm sorry for the way I acted before.
Ooh.
It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
We're progressing. What'd she do to you?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was
Ruined.
a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker.
Never heard anyone pronounce it
Wasn't long
Pazik.
before the two of them were dating. But Lena
I don't
was
think
just
that's
one of the
right.
rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole?
I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He
I
did what he
don't
did
think
to look
that's
out for me. I thought
insulting,
Lena
it's
would brush
factual.
Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Sounds like you're jealous.
I saw Lena for what she really was. A busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat.
I don't know what her
She
being
used
busty
Griff and
has
took
to do
away
with
the only
anything.
family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
How is this Lena's fault?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope.
Okay, have it your way.
She said, Bastila. What? What's happening with you over here? Do we need to talk again? You doing okay? Okay. I seem to be perpetually having burst of speed active, but I'm not really sure why or how. I'm not complaining, but what? Why? Am I good? Do I just have to talk to... Yeah, let's just talk to them.
Ah, you have returned, young
Nyong.
Padawan. Have you discovered what it was
I have
that Revan
arrived.
and Malak sought in those ruins?
No, I could not find anything.
What are you talking about? The Council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar. And an ancient droid that mentioned something about a star forge.
Always gotta
This
be
news
good.
of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins.
No time has passed.
But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might.
You know.
The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Oh, sad.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
Here's
The
hoping.
star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful.
You hush.
This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Maybe.
Peace, Brooke. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith. dooming your efforts to failure.
Good. Others will only slow me down.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two.
Who saw that coming?
A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Good, I definitely won't corrupt
fell
her.
to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Great. Bastila and the Catwoman. Anyone else you want to stick me with?
Of course,
they're called
those who aided
KOTOR.
you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success.
So go around shouting what I'm doing.
Hide the
Got it.
fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
I'm never coming back. Why should I risk my life to stop Malak?
This was already explained to you.
Listen.
Your command of the Force makes you a threat to Malak. Eventually he will destroy you, and all the Jedi, unless you stop him first. You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge.
We'll see.
May the Force be with you.
Can you imagine me, like, her just standing there and just throwing in little one-liner quips and bullshit as they're talking to her, and it's just like, we'll see. So funny to me. Just her being sarcastic and terrible in between every sentence. Okay. We're off on our adventure. Oh wait, I'm gonna talk to Balea again.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this, you deserve the highest praise.
I do. Oh, that's it? Okay. Thought there was gonna... Alright. For some reason, I thought there was gonna be something else. Clearly, that's not the case. I have a word, if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There's talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. My discussions with the Council are none of your business. Please understand that I am not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order of the Republic. Whatever task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dorek has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here at the Academy. In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Tarantatic, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. It's hard to believe an animal could pose a threat to a Jedi. The Tarantatic is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong, with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the Tarantatic is a monster bred by the ancient Sith, and spread throughout the galaxy to destroy the Jedi. Fortunately, the Tarantatic is quite rare. Quite rare. What? They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they're extinct. This is not the first time the Tarantatic had vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. Great Hunt. The Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The Council investigated and discovered the Tarantetic were behind the killings. It was decided the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. So the Jedi just killed these creatures. The Tarantetic are an abomination. They are ruthless engines of death and destruction. The Council had no choice but to destroy them for the greater good of the galaxy. Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring the Tarantetic. The Great Hunt did not rest until all the creatures had been slain, or almost all. There were still rumors of Tarantetic on the planet of Korriban, a dark world some believed to be the birthplace of the Sith. That is where Exar Kun was corrupted during the First Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council, fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. The work of killing the Tarantetic, you mean. The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Duran Keldroma, Gunhan Suresh, and Shayla Nur. These 3 shared a powerful bond, and each of them was devoted to the light. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat any Tarantetic they found, and by supporting each other they could resist the temptations of Korriban and the lure of the dark side. But none of the 3 survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed they were slain by one of the monsters they sought. The Council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of their remains, so their exact fate is not known. But let their death serve as a warning to you, Padawan. I can't waste time listening to your fables. The final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Tarantetic. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Thanks, Freddy, foreshadowing. Why? That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Oh, my force speed is gone now. You were looking for someone, right? Yes. Daughter, Sasha. Yeah. I did look at you. I did talk to you right before, or right as I got here. If I remember correctly. Welcome to the Ebon Hawk, everyone. Hi, Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Oh, so polite. Maybe a security spike.
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory.
Love it.
Anything else you need?
Can you make me another one?
No problem.
Great. And another one?
No problem.
Great. And another one?
Nope.
And another one?
Nope.
And another one? And another one? And another one? And another one?
Sorry, I don't have one handy right now. Besides, we've got plenty of security spikes already. Not much point in overloading on them, is there?
Well, I feel like you can never have too many, but whatever.
Hey there. What?
Let's talk about your brother again.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's the same thing you said at the end. All right.
Okay.
We're good with you. Oh yeah, I forgot about that sigil crystal. An upgrade for stuff. This is what Mission just gave me. If your security skill isn't quite high enough, sometimes using a security spike will boost it, and it'll be enough to push you over and actually succeed.
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, rude. Can you give me adrenal stimulants that I will not use and will sell immediately?
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a strength-boosting stimulant to help you get stronger.
Great.
There anything else you need?
Can you give me some more?
Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher.
All right. And more?
Here's a speed-boosting stimulant to help you get quicker.
And more.
Here's a strength...
And more.
Here's a...
And more.
Here's...
And more. Wow, they really just like...
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise, you might destroy your adrenal system.
I feel
a
like...
real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself.
What you've already given me is going to do that. If I take them all at once, I might die. You know any... I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course.
Of course.
In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
I would have harnessed that power sooner.
We were still recovering from the war we fought with the Sith. We were not yet strong enough to fight the Republic again. We needed to train another generation to do that. We would travel from world to world and descend on it in our basilisk war droids. I still remember my first combat. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I love basilisk war droids. They're very cool. Some Mandalorian you wear. I think you actually get to, not really pilot one, but you get to utilize one in the second game for a minute.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path.
Pretty.
I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you.
That sounds terrifying.
When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it.
Damn.
It was the moment of my life.
That does sound pretty cool. I want a basilisk war droid, hell yeah.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
For now. Okay, bye.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Thanks for all the stims. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick. Wait, robot is... Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then I think I can give you... I'll just give you both of these, right? Oh, I can only give you one. Okay. This one I think is Juhani's. So now she has some... a boost too. Oh, wait. Anyone else need anything? Oh, you do. More defense, always good. Great. Okay. Everyone is upgraded, ready to go. I think T3 is in here somewhere. T3 is there. Hello. Programming spike? Great. More programming spikes? Great. If you ever run low, your crew is pretty good at making some small things. Zalbar will also give you grenades, if you ask. I don't remember how many they gave you. I don't think I've ever counted, but it's, as you can see, quite a bit. You can't make another one just yet? Fry the droid. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I would never hurt T3. He's so precious. Zalbar? Grenade? Alright, let's see what I can do. I think I have enough parts for something. Just a moment. There you are. One grenade. Careful with it. More grenades? You've got a bunch already. You really don't want these things banging around together. Use some up first. That's a good point, actually. We'll talk later. And Juhani, I think. Karth and Basla are in the cockpit. Let's talk to you.
I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
It was. Next time you try something like that, I'll kill you.
I realize you have justification, but that anger only leads to the dark side. Please do not fall into the same trap that caught me.
Girl, I am way past you. I'm not as weak as you, Johanny. Whoa.
The dark side is most devious and deceptive. It can find the smallest weakness to exploit. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Nah, unlikely.
You mock me. I will do what it takes to redeem myself in the eyes of my peers. I will succeed. I will prove myself to you and to everyone. I will be a faithful companion to you and Bastila as long as our journey may last.
You know, if you're not familiar with Knights of the Old Republic, I feel like I'm doing you a disservice by going dark side. It's so insulting and so mean. I only wanted to do dark side because I wanted to do something different from the last time I played it, and the last time I played through it, I was light side. So I'm going through dark side this time. The galaxy map. Evan Hawk's onboard navigational computer. When you're ready to leave, you can check this. And a destination is still stored in the computer from the last trip Davik made. Which is kind of like a black market space station. So, yeah, I feel like I'm doing you a disservice, kind of, by going dark side, but it is a different experience. Well, hey, if this isn't the worst thing that you've ever seen, which I would bet pretty good money that it's probably not, you should like the video, and you should also subscribe to my channel and tell people how much you enjoy hanging out with me in the Star Wars universe. And thank you for hanging out with me today. I had a wonderful time, and I'm looking forward to the next time. Okay, bye!